Developing this morning, former President Jimmy Carter will spend the rest of his life in hospice care. Carter is 98 and is the longest-lived American president. Good morning, everyone. The Carter Center confirmed the news yesterday, saying the former president has the full support of his family and his medical team.
That's right. Carter served a single term and was defeated in the 1980 presidential election by Ronald Reagan. News4JAX reporter Aaron Farrar is live. Aaron, tributes are pouring in for the former president.
Former President Carter is getting a lot of praise from many people on different sides of the aisle, both sides of the aisle, I should say, from politicians. A lot of them are praising Carter for his humanitarian work, especially work that he did after his time in the Oval Office. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp released this statement saying, quote, "Marty, the girls and I are praying for former President Carter, former First Lady Rosalind Carter, and their entire family during this time. We ask all Georgians to join us in sending them our thoughts and prayers." Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger tweeted this: "Our prayers are with the Carter family at this time. May they find peace in all that President Carter has contributed throughout his decades of service to Georgia, our nation, and our world." Georgia Congresswoman Nikema Williams calls Carter an inspiration, and part of a statement she issued says, quote, "He never stopped working for peace, democracy, and uplifting those most marginalized. I named my son Carter after this great president. I strive every day to make sure my Carter has the same humility and commitment to service as his namesake." Mr. Carter was the 39th president of the United States after beating former President Gerald Ford in 1976. Carter served just one term before being defeated by former President Ronald Reagan in 1980. Carter was born in Plains, Georgia, a small town. He is recognized for his humanitarianism and his Christian faith, as he continued teaching Sunday school at his home church, Maranatha Baptist Church, until recently. Mr. Carter also served as governor of Georgia in the early 70s and was a state senator. News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney says historians have mixed opinions on Carter's presidency, but believe his work after his time in office is memorable.
What he's really remembered for, in part, was the challenges we had economically during that time. By the time he left the White House, we had double-digit inflation, we had double-digit interest rates, double-digit unemployment. It was really a challenging time economically. And for his election efforts, probably at the end, what was really challenging and what he's remembered for, in part, was the hostage crisis that we had with Iran. But he did a lot of things during his presidency that looked to the future, such as the creation of the Department of Education, the Department of Energy, peace efforts, particularly in the Middle East.
Former President Jimmy Carter also served in the Navy. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002 and also wrote more than 30 books during his time. And of course, he is well known for establishing Habitat for Humanity. Reporting live, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you so much, Aaron. And as we mentioned, this is a developing story, so make sure you stick around with news4jax.com. We'll bring you the latest updates on air and online as they happen.